Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be creating something like this. These are called rocker cards. Now these dies are by Curly Sue. There is 8 dies in the packet, 2 circles, 2, I don't know what shape that is, and the scallops, the paper, the bottom backers, and the circle. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I don't have to try and do it. I've done it before. I'll show you a couple of cards I did previously so that you get the idea of what they're going to look like. I don't have greetings on these. But let's get rid of this little board just for now because I don't like standing up on flat, shiny surfaces. But these are rocker cards. They sit on the mantle or wherever you, and they can rock. Aren't they beautiful? I was having a lovely time making these cards the other day. Turned the camera on and making an absolute twerp of myself because I was getting everything wrong. And in a way it was a bit of a blessing because the camera shut off on me. So there you go. Okay, let's bring back this little cutting pad again. Now those dies you can buy from snazzyscrappin.com. They are an Australian company. They also sell the stamps that I've used today, the Lavinia stamps, and I'll show you those in a moment. So if you're looking for dies of make a card sets, create a card, you get all of these paces in there. You don't get the papers, of course, or you don't get the text, but you do get the shapes for all of these cards, so you can make them out of all of those. They're really wonderful. Now the Lavinia stamps I've used today are, and I've got to look on the back of them because I don't know the name of them all, Jip. So that's that one. That's Jip. This one is Madeira, and here's the small one. And the last one I used is the saying, which says, every dream begins with a wish. So if you want to get any of the supplies that I've made from this video today, go to snazzyscrapping.com and the girls will help you out. Okay, now let's get on with this. I have already die cut the pieces I need, and I've done a little bit of stamping. I'm going to be decorating the card while it's flat, but I do want to crease it and burnish it down. That way when I've got the card all made together, it's not going to be an effort to burnish it. Now I think this cardstock is 210 GSM. It's fairly thick and it's really, really beautiful to work with. It's a smooth surface. It's not shiny, but it is smooth. So now open it out flat. I'm going to be working upside down to you because I find that's easiest for me with these cards, is to work with it facing me. I've already backed the pretty pieces with double-sided paper, and I've used Lavinia sheets for the background. Now this is what I've done. This is the Dreamscape. Aren't they beautiful colors? I've had this pad for quite a while and I'm sort of being very, very precious with it. Each sheet is double-sided, so you get quite a lot for your money. It's really quite lovely paper to use. So I've already backed that little piece with the double-sided paper, so let's get on with it. Now turn it sideways, Ruth, so that you can get this alignment right. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Once you've got your papers chosen and cut out, I made a mistake with this one, so I had to cut out. I wasn't going to waste the card, so I cut out the background on the opposite side. So it doesn't have the nice crisp border, but it does have a little bit of a border. And I forgot to ink that bit. Naughty me. So let's not forget to do this bit. Have I got enough ink on that sponge? Just. And I'll do the card while I've got it here as well. The rocker piece, because it's all of the card, all the same pieces, all the same card that I'm doing, but I just sort of, yeah, just sort of. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. I just sort of. There we go. There's a little bit of colour on that. That's lovely. Now I'd better remember to do this one. I think I might need some more ink. It's running out. Now this is Ranger Walnut Stain, designed by Tim Holtz. Wonderful colour. It's one of my favourites. It's my go-to actually for all things. Oh, that's better. These cards come together so quickly. You could easily make the majority of your Christmas cards with them in one day if you wanted to. Now, this has got to go on that side. Now take off the double-sided backing paper. Lay it down on that side so you can see how much room you've actually got to place your die cut. Okay, about 1/8 of an inch. Here we go. Please go right. Don't go wrong on me, please. Okay, that looks pretty good. Wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to go a little bit back to front with this because I'm going to put the greeting down the bottom where I want it, so that way I know how much room I've got to place that. Okay, that looks pretty good there. Out with my little quick stick again. I would be lost without this little stick thing, I tell you. Okay, turning sideways again. Okay. Now, I have not put any tape on the back of this because I need to place it like that. But I can only glue from this section down. Now, I've just realized that's going to be seen from the other side. Let's have a look how much is going to be seen. Quite a bit. So I need to cover that with something. Another piece of Lavinia, I think. Have I got a scrap big enough? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm going to just trace around it. I think I might trace on the wrong side. I need to have just a little bit more than half. Sorry about the delay. But these things are sent to try. And try as we might, we cannot always do things perfectly. I'm cutting on the inside of the line because otherwise the line is going to be very visible, and I don't want that. If I've been clever enough, we might get a little border on the other side as well, which would be quite pretty. Remnants of some double-sided tape here, so I might as well use it. Okay, now get out some other double-sided tape and do the square piece down at the bottom. And then I will glue around there, I think. Because it's awfully hard to get your tape to go around corners because it doesn't like doing that. Is better. Now it's paper on paper, so I can use Aleene's tacky glue. Okay. I didn't think I'd have to glue, so I didn't have the little pot turned upside down, so my apologies for the little bit of fuss. Do it. Not a lot of border, but a little bit of overhang, so I'm going to trim that off with my little scissors. We don't want it getting seen, do we? It's only on that one side that I went a little bit skew with. Okay, now because I put something on there, I'm going to ink it as well so that it doesn't look like an addition. We know it is, but we don't want it to be visible from the front of the card. All right. I'm just going to turn that over. Got a little bit crooked, so a little bit of it's going to show. Oh me, oh my. So we need tape there and there. Got to find the end of it. There it is. Thank you. Just trimming that off now because I won't have the room, once it's on the card, I won't have room for the scissors to go in there to attend to that. Take a little fold under, okay. These are lovely cards. I really, really enjoy doing them. I enjoy giving them to people too, because the look on their faces when they get something like this, they wonder what it is, and once you show them, they're quite intrigued. Pin that again so that it doesn't dry out. Nothing worse than having your glue dry out. Okay, putting that way. And I think I'm going to put it just a little bit down on the text. Just that little bit of extra room. Look at that. I might have to ink that bit there though. Where I misjudged cutting. Okay. So far so good. Now we need a little bit of bling on it. I still have my purple and clear bling on the table, so that's what I'm going to, not the purple, I'm going to use the clear ones, okay? Let's not get overexcited here, because we're not going to do anything garish. It's a good word, isn't it? Garish. I haven't heard that one for years, and I don't know why I even thought of it just then. Just getting rid of my little bits of rubbish that I flicked to one side. My table is a big enough mess as it is without adding to it. Okay, now I think I can put 3 gems up there. Let's see how it sits first. Oh, it's sitting beautifully. Okay, so we don't want to upset the equilibrium, but we do want to put some blingy bits on it. I think one down here either side of the wish. The text would be nice. Leave that there where I can see it. The little clear things, I lose track of them sometimes. It's not fun trying to find these tiny, tiny little pieces of acetate. Not fun at all. Let's get clever and use the quick stick for what it's designed. Picking up things and placing them down. Sticking to my fingers. Not liking me today. Okay, that looks nice. Now, where else can we put bling? Thinking. I don't really want to put it up there because it's going to add weight and the card may topple. So I think I might put 3 either side there. Will 3 fit? Oh, beautifully. I love it when dies have little lines, the stitch lines and the fold lines, and it just makes it so much easier to work with. Now these will fit into a square envelope on a bit of an angle, so don't fear that you're not going to have an envelope, because the square envelopes you can purchase from any office supplies company without any issues at all. There we go. Alright, my lovelies, thank you very, very much for joining me. Thank you to my new subscribers and to my long-lasting subscribers. You are all near and dear to my soul and my heart. So there is our card for today, and I'll just bring in the other ones I did before as well so that you can see the variety that you can make. You can do the round one with the straight edge, you can do it with the scalloped edge, you can do a round circle with the scalloped edge, or just plain if you want to. But that is my card for this week. Once again, I do thank you very, very much for watching, and I will catch up with you in the next video. Bye bye for now, loves.